What's up, everybody? Break number 818BD. That's 818BD. Last break of the night, we got a case of Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby. That's right, we're searching garbage pail kids. Hopefully we can pull one of those cool garbage pail kid inserts, maybe even an auto. $12 boxes in the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. Box number 1. Here we go. First box. We got a purple shimmer. That is Bo Davidson. Bo Davidson. That is numbered 228 of 250 for the Giants. Adios. Cam Smith on the adios. Our first. That's a refractor of Cade Horton. Cade Horton on the refractor. Jesus Made on the Meteoric Rise. Meteoric Rise. Ching Sin Ko for the Dodgers. That is 316 out of 499. 316 out of 499. Melt Mashers. That's Samuel Basilio for Baltimore on the Melt Mashers. Ronnie Cruz, Jack Caglione, Nathan Church, Kai Robertson are our first. Nick Kurtz rookie. It came to the league, J.J. Wentholt. Our first, Liberts Aponte, David Cornell, Julian Barretos, and Justice Bigby. On the mini diamonds, that's Julian Barreto. Julian Barreto on the mini diamonds, that's not numbered. That's an adios of Gunnar Henderson. Adios, Gunnar Henderson. Our first auto. That's Elian Pena. Big number 1 prospect for the Mets. 188 out of 250. 188 out of 250 on the Bowman first auto. SD, you got the Angels, White Sox, and Orioles. You got it, buddy. Brett Bateman, Made, Lagrange, Cabada. Refractor of Noah Cameron. Travis Bazana on the max volume. Kevin Alcantara on the magenta. 33 out of 299. On the speckles, we got Devin Fitzgerald. Melt mashers, we got Nick Kurtz. We got Rodriguez, we got Gasting. Roki Sasaki on the rookie. Cade Horton rookie. Jake Magnum. Trey Turner. Our second auto, that is Chase Hampton on the first for the Yankees. Bowman first, Chase Hampton. This is not numbered. Nice auto for the Yankees. It came to the league, Roki Sasaki. And there is our first box. First box. Box number 2. Guys, we're just going to do one pack at a time. Be a lot easier. Here we go. Looks like a Guardians Gold Auto. 66 of 75. That's yellow. That is Hiverson Lopez. Hiverson Lopez to 75. It came to the league, Marcelo Mayer. Our firsts. Matt Shaw on the refractor. Meteoric rise of Shohei Ohtani. Trey Turner, that is 222 out of 399. That's on the Pulsar. Jacob Wilson on the Melt Mashers. James Wood on the refractor. That's Elorki Rodriguez on the shimmer. This one is not numbered. Corey Seager, 440 out of 499. Adios, a Christian Campbell. Paul Skeens. Our next auto is red, and it's going to the Dodgers. It's red, and it's going to the Dodgers. Travis Vizana on the came to the league. This should be to 5. Red auto to 5. 5 out of 5. It is not a first, it is a prospect. That's Emil Morales. Emil Morales, 5 out of 5 on the auto for the Dodgers. And that is Edgar Quiero, 72 out of 199. Drake Baldwin. Nick Kurtz on the max volume. That is Juan Thomas, 11 out of 25. Juan Thomas for the Cubs. Orange, 11 out of 25. Cooper Pratt on the Melt Mashers. Last pack of box 2. Mini Diamonds, Carlos Lagrange for the Yankees. Adios of Jack Caglione. That's box number 2. Box number 3. That is for the Orioles, Elvin Garcia on the first auto. Elvin Garcia. It came to the league, Connor Griffin for Pittsburgh. Refractor of Chase Meadroth. Meteoric Rise, Juan Soto. That's Jackson Churio, 30 out of 150 on the Blue Wave. Jack Caglione on the Melt Mashers. Melty Mashers, I think it's called. Ramsel Medina on the first shimmer. That's Marcelo Mayer on the Adios. Gold auto for Houston. That is Zach Cole. Zach Cole on the gold auto /50. 46 out of 50. Charlie Condon on the It Came to the League. Angel Martinez on the refractor. Max volume of Carson Williams. We got a green /99. That is Marco Dinges for Milwaukee. 35 of 99. Max Clark on the Melty Mashers. Mini Diamonds, we got David Corneal for San Diego. 401 of 499. That's Zach Neto for the Angels. Adios, Travis Bazana. Box number 4. That's for Tampa Bay. 201 of 499. Trevor Harrison. Trevor Harrison to 499. James Wood, It Came to the League. Edgar Quiero for the White Sox on the refractor. Charlie Condon on the Meteoric Rise. That's Chase Dollander, 99 of 299. There it is, Meteor Mike. We got our first Garbage Pail Kid. That is Mike Trout. Mike Trout on the Garbage Pail Kid. Leo DeVries. There you go, SD Sobeski. Mike Trout on the Garbage Pail Kid card. That is RJ Schreck. RJ Schreck on the first. That is 110 out of 199. Christian Moore on the Adios for the Angels. Our next auto goes to Washington. That is Brian Cortesia. Brian Cortesia, not numbered. Luis Angel Acuna. And Augustin Ramirez refractor. J.J. Weatherholtz on the max volume. Bo Davidson for the Giants. That is a first 34 out of 499. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubs. Melty Mashers. Mini Diamonds, that's Juan Cabada. Juan Cabada for the Cubs. Charlie Condon on the Adios. Box number 5. That is a green dragon scale auto for the Cubs. That is Wilfrey De La Cruz, 70 out of 99 on the green dragon scale. Leo DeVries came to the league. Zach Veen, max volume Quinn Matthews. Jack Caglione, 17 of 150. Zach Veen on the Melty Mashers. Mini Diamonds, that's Liberts Aponte. Ronald Acuna on the Adios. Wyatt Langford, that is 232 out of 299. That is Kevin Alvarez for the Houston Astros. Jesus May came to the league. This is a not numbered first auto. Hayden Birdsong, refractor, Bryce Harper on Meteoric Rise, Marco Dinges, 191 out of 399. Andrew Solis, Melty Magic, or Melty Mashers. Kobe Mayo on the refractor. Shimmer of Kenny Fenelon. Walker Jenkins on the adios. Box number 6. Oh, we got a bonus pack. Dylan Cruz, Aaron Judge, Meteoric Rise. Shotaro Mori on for the A's, 54 out of 150 on the Blue Dragon scale. Arjun Namala. Kevin Alcantara. On the shimmer, we got Yaro Padilla. Luis Angel Acuna, 153 out of 299. Dylan Cruz on the adios. Anybody out there know what this bonus pack is? Cam Smith, Walker Jenkins, Kenny Fenelon on the first for Milwaukee, 121 out of 150. Hyosung Kim. It's my first time ripping this stuff. I didn't see it when I was checking out everything. First time I've seen it on 6 breaks. Nice. Well, we're about to find out what's inside it right now, Mark, aren't we? We are about to find out what's inside it after these final, 2 or 3 packs? 3 packs. Maybe it's a special pack just for me, for the breakers. Justice Big B on the mini diamonds. Shohei on the adios. Maybe I get to keep it. I don't know. It's either a pearl pack or a snack pack. Alright. You know what? That makes sense. I forgot about the pearl packs. I forgot about those pearl packs. Thanks, Les. And our first auto of this box, Matt Shaw came to the league. That is Juan Cabada. Juan Cabada for the Cubbies. Yeah, those Pearl packs and stuff and snack packs, they're what? One every like 5 cases? One in, I think it was what, 3 to 5 cases? That is Zach Wheeler, 136 out of 199. Christian Moore came to the league. Nice. For Kansas City, the auto is Blake Walters. Nice auto. Nice Bowman first auto of Blake Walters for the Royals. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Wow. That is definitely the Pearl. Luke Dickerson, Washington. Noah Schultz, White Sox. One every 10 cases. Henry Torres. Come on, show me an auto. No auto. But for the Twins, Heretzon Castillo. Heretzon Castillo. That's pretty cool. All right, we're at our halfway point. First 6 boxes are done. Grabbing some more top loaders and let's keep going. Box number 7. Chad Patrick on the refractor. Dylan Cruz max volume. There's Bryce Eldridge, 14 out of 150 for the Giants on the blue snakeskin, or dragon scale, excuse me. Christian Campbell. Mini Diamonds, that's Brett Bateman. Brett Bateman for the Cubs. There's Paul Skeens, 62 of 150, your Cy Young winner. If he doesn't win it, he's robbed. Nick Kurtz on the Adios. Just because his team can't score any runs doesn't mean he's not the best pitcher in baseball. And that's coming from a Yankee fan who thinks Max Fried had a phenomenal year. He stepped up when Garrett Cole went down. Mick Abel, Bobby Witt Meteoric Rise. That is a Jacob Wilson on the stained glass. Dude, this case is just on fire. Jacob Wilson stained glass. I don't know, man. We got a numbered to 5. We got a Mike Trout garbage pail kid for SD. And Jacob Wilson on the stained glass. Christian Moore. Roman Anthony. That is number 9 out of 250 on the purple shimmer. Wyatt Langford, adios. Our first auto should be here. Alright. Luke Keyshaw, Mick Abel, Patrick, Mayo. Hold the Mayo. That is Charlie Condon. First auto, Bowman first. Can we get Caglione? We got Ramsell Medina. Ramsell Medina. That looks like a gold auto, guys. Gold auto. Possibly yellow, but I think it's... No, it's yellow. Yellow auto coming. Came to the league. Connor Griffin. Our yellow auto going to... It's a first for Texas. That is David Ortiz Jr. Are you kidding me? Is that Big Papi Jr.? 25 out of 75. Big Papi Jr. Box number 8. Box number 8. Whoa, this is loaded. This pack's loaded. Come on. Let's have something big. Chandler Simpson on the Bowman rookie. Roki Sasaki on the max volume. Franklin Arias on the Melty Mashers. Edgar Quieto to 75. Edgar Quieto yellow to 75. And another yellow behind it of Alessander de la Cruz. Double yellow. That was a pretty nice pack. Mini Diamonds of Bryce Eldridge. Adios of Jose Ramirez. Auto of Hiverson Lopez. Does that mean we got an extra auto possibly? Sun Chi Chang, Refractor. Walker Jenkins, Meteoric Rise. Jake Mangum, 60 out of 399. Adel Amador. Jordan Sanchez on the first purple magenta, 110 out of 199. Bryce Eldridge on the adios. All right. Let's see if we got an extra auto. Christian Campbell came to the league. Bowman first auto for the Giants. That's Julian Barreto. Julian Barreto. There's an auto in this pack. We got an extra auto in this box, which is nice. I love when Topps and Bowman do that. Arjun Namala, Wendholt, Brito, Rivas. That is another auto. Max Clark came to the league. Houston prospect, Bowman first. That's Ethan Pecco. Ethan Pecco. Nice box with 3 autos. Gotta love that. This is box number 9. Box number 9. Logan Henderson, Refractor. Elian Pena on the Shimmer. Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the Adios. Devin Fitzgerald. Devin Fitzgerald. Leo DeVries came to the league. Come on, Bowman. Give me another extra auto. I won't mind. I know these guys won't mind. Mini Diamonds, Spencer Geisting, Bobby Witt Jr., adios. Green, Noah Cameron, 14 of 99 for Kansas City. Then we got a numbered auto. Nice. That is Miguel Ulola. 275 out of 299. That one's for Houston. Jesus Maid came to the league. Tommy White first. Angel Martinez, Chase Meadroff, Jacob Wilson on the refractor, max volume of Roman Anthony. That's Roman Anthony, 265 of 499, and Jesus Maid. Last pack of box number 9. Salas, Sandlin, Martinez, DeFrank, Dylan Dingler on the refractor, Bryce Eldridge, Meteoric Rise. That's Bubba Chandler, 174 out of 250 for Pittsburgh, and Bryce Eldridge on the Melty Mashers. Box number 10. Grabbing some more top loaders. And a quick drink. Alright guys, here we go. Box number 10. Roki Sasaki on the refractor. Matt Shaw, max volume. Kevin Alvarez for the Houston Astros, 22 out of 50. 22 of 50. Roman Anthony. Chase Dolander. Nice rookie card. Mini diamonds of Carson Williams for Tampa Bay. Adios of Mookie Betts. Christian Campbell on the refractor. Nick Kurtz on the meteoric rise. Bubba Chandler 209 out of 399. Zaire Hope for the Dodgers on the Melty Mashers. Moises Ballesteros for the Cubbies. That's Cam Schlittler for the Yankees on the shimmer. That's gold. That's Hayden Birdsong on the rookie gold, 43 out of 50. And James Wood on the adios. Last two packs of box 10. Marcelo Mayer came to the league. Our auto is a Bowman first of Raynel Rodriguez. That is for the St. Louis Cardinals. Raynel Rodriguez. Looks like a possible green auto. Could also be a mini diamond auto. Jacob Wilson on the green wave, 82 out of 99. It came to the league, Travis Bazana. Bowman first, 74 out of 100. That is Michael Corret. Michael Corret on the auto. Mini Diamonds auto to 100. Two boxes. Looks like we're keeping the whole wall in California. We got the Dodgers, the Angels, and the A's. Can we get somebody outside of California to knock that wall? Luis Angel Acuna refractor. Kyle Teal max volume. That's Tommy White on the green wave. That is 21 of 99. Cam Smith. Mark, Texas, who do you have that you finally hit something? The Rays? The Cardinals, okay. Is that really your first hit? Or your first auto? Mini Diamonds. There's Raniel Rodriguez for the Cardinals again. J.J. Wenthold, adios for the Cardinals. Look at that. You say the Cardinals' name, and there you go. Couple of more hits for you. Second auto. Other was a church in another break. Okay. That's Hyosung Kim for the Dodgers. Hyosung Kim. Rafi Devers for the Giants. There's Ellie De La Cruz, 167 out of 299. What is that? That's Elian Pena, 237 out of 250 for the Mets. And Charlie Condon. That was a nice pack. Yeah, that was definitely a nice pack. And it spread the wealth. It gave to 5 different people, that pack. Three packs to go in box 11. Looks like we have a gold shimmer. Gold shimmer. David Coronel for the Padres. David Coronel, 49 out of 50. Max Clark on the adios. Here comes what should be our first auto. Oh, we got orange. Orange auto. Should be to 25. Orange auto. James Wood on it, came to the league. And our orange auto is a Bowman first. 16 out of 25 for the Giants. Jacob Christian. Jacob Christian for the Giants. 16 out of 25. Nice hit for the Giants. And our next auto is a base auto. And Luis Angel Cunha came to the league. And our base auto first for Texas is Alejandro Rosario. You've already heard this name a bit for Texas. Good young player right there. Good young player. And we are down to one pack, or one box. Let me get a few more top loaders real quick. That way we don't have to worry about it. Here we go. Last box mojo. We've already gotten one extra auto out of a box. Let's do it again. How about a black auto? We've already got red to 5. How about a black? Or how about a super fractor? Super fractor time. Let's go. Good luck on the last box, everybody. Trey Sweeney, Dylan Cruz. There's Kevin DeFrank for Miami. 19 out of 119 out of 125. James Wood. We'll get a recap in after this last box. We will recap all numbered cards and all autos. All numbered and autos. You got a shimmer coming. Shimmer. Diego Tornes. Diego Torns. And an adios of Fernando Tatis. Christian, Caceres, Chandler, Deans. Max volume, Christian Campbell. There's Tatis. That is 18 out of 299. George Lombard, 80 out of 250 for the Yankees. And George Lombard on the Melty Mashers. If you're a Yankee fan like myself, that was definitely your pack. Couple of nice Lombards in there. Not one Red Sox auto. Not one Red Sox auto? Are you sure? I don't know. We'll recap in a minute. Still got 2 autos left, my friend. Still got 2 autos. Maybe there's an extra auto in here. Maybe we got 3. Oh, we got Zach Cole on the auto. That wasn't where it was supposed to be. Maybe that's an extra auto for Houston. We got mini diamonds of Jesus Made. And an adios of Juan Soto. Maybe not any Red Sox autos, but you've had a bunch of inserts. Numbered cards, I think. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Oh, let's see if we get if this was an extra auto. We got 2 more packs. Let's see what we got here. We have an auto here. That looks like a blue dragon scale. Blue dragon scale. Mike Trout. There is Max Clark. Let's see what we got. Needs to be flipped. It is 100 out of 150. 100 out of 150. It is a first. of Chris Rodriguez for the Detroit Tigers. Chris Rodriguez to 150 for Detroit. And our last pack. Are we going to get an extra auto? Are we going to get blessed with an extra auto? If we do it, yes we are. It is a base auto. I know somebody that's saying, come on, Red Sox. Nick Kurtz covering up the auto. Christian Campbell of the Red Sox. Could we do Red Sox back-to-back on the auto and then the insert? Let's go. Here we go. It is the Cardinals. And that is a nice one, actually. Yariel Padilla. Yariel Padilla for Mark, Texas, with the St. Louis auto to finish the break. All right. We make some room here, and then we will recap this break. Put this all together. All right, here we go, guys. You guys want to recap the inserts that came to the leagues and stuff? Or just the numbered and autos? Yeah, I didn't think so, guys. I just wanted to make sure with you guys. They are great looking cards, though. They are some cool looking cards this year. Alright, here we go. We're going to start with the numbered cards. Here we go. To $4.99, my friends. Let's zoom in. There you go, eBay. We got Roman Anthony, Bo Davidson. We got Zach Neto, Corey Seager, and Ching Sin Ko. These are the $3.99. We got Bubba Chandler, Jake Mangum, Marco Dinges, and Trey Turner. Okay, we got Fernando Tatis to $2.99, as well as Ellie. We got Devin Fitzgerald, Luis Angel Acuna, Wyatt Langford, Chase Dollander, and Kevin Alcantara. To $2.50, George Lombard, Elian Pena, Bubba Chandler, Roman Anthony, and Bo Davidson. To $1.99, RJ Schreck, Jordan Sanchez, Zach Wheeler, and Edgar Quieto. To $1.50, Paul Skeens, Bryce Eldridge, Kenny Fenelon, Shotaro Mori, Jack Caglione, and Jackson Churio. To $125, Kevin DeFrank. To $99, Tommy White, Jacob Wilson, Noah Cameron, and Marco Dinges. To $75, Edgar Quieto and Alexander De La Cruz. Gold to $50, David Coronel, Hayden Birdsong, and Kevin Alvarez. To $25, Juan Thomas. Our Pearl Pack gave us Cincinnati's first Henry Torres, Noah Schultz, prospect for the White Sox, Bowman first, Luke Dickerson for the Nationals, and Bowman first, Harriet Zahn Castillo for the Twinkies. Our autos. Yadier Padilla. These are not numbered. Yadier Padilla. Zach Cole. Alejandro Rosario. Raniel Rodriguez. Devin Fitzgerald. Ethan Pecco. Julian Barreto. Heverson Lopez. Ramsel Medina. Blake Walters. Juan Cabada. Kevin Alvarez. Brian Cortesia. Elvin Garcia. Chase Hampton. To $4.99, Trevor Harrison. To $2.99, Miguel Ilola. To $2.50, Elian Pena. To $1.50, Chris Rodriguez. To $100, Michael Corrette. To $99, Wilfrey De La Cruz. To $75, David Ortiz Jr. To $75, that is Heverson Lopez. To $50, Zach Cole. To $25, Jacob Christian, that is Jacob Christian. To $5, Emil Morales. 5 of 5 for the Dodgers. Our stained glass, Jacob Wilson for the Oakland Athletics. And our one garbage pail kid hit of the break, Meteor Mike Trout. Meteor Mike. There you go, guys. There is your break. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you hit something. Hope to see y'all next time. I don't know if we're going to be doing this again. I hope we do. I know we're doing Breaker's Delight on Thursday. So if you want to get into Bowman Chrome Breaker's Delight, that's a case with just the hits. Here we go. We'll have that on Thursday. Other than that, you guys, have yourselves a great night. I appreciate you all, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.